Hey folks, this is Ken from Silly Westies. Going to give you a little intermission time here, and we're going to play Guess What? And we're looking at the John Deere tractor facility. You'll notice I've even put an interior in it, put a little few people into it, and oh yeah, downloaded some pictures on the back wall. The tractor on the top was a big thing years and years ago, and maybe even a few places you'll see even around the country here where they'll mount automobiles or pianos or whatever kind of item. These actually were Christmas decorations, and take the little ring off there, and you're going to show you kind of what this structure looked like before I got a hold of it. And I'll tell you right off the bat is that these windows were actually on the other side of the structure. I couldn't have that on this structure. So I'm going to show you out of the Walthers catalog yep, that's what it looked like right there. State Line Farm Supply. See, the doors were on the wrong side, and pretty much redone that structure a lot and gave it a lot of neat yellows and greens, just like John Deere, and came up with a really believable structure, and weathered up the front brick entrance, and just made it completely different. Now we're going to move on to another structure, and it's not finished yet, and we'll show you what it is. Now this is the Grant Line. It is a corrugated iron warehouse. Now I'm not really finished with this thing yet. I'm going to tie it into the other structure, what we'll be discussing about. And of course, you'll see it has a door. The way it's going to be built is that it's going to be blanked off by some more corrugated plastic. And it's a neat building over here, but I'm going to blank that off there. And this is what this structure looks like out of the catalog. Don't look anything like it, does it? Don't have that dock on there. The doors, of course, those are for receiving structure, or receiving or delivery, but mostly receiving on those side there. And I actually added a door where you'll see that they had the bump out there. I've made that a door, or it was already an open, and I've done a lot of cutting and scratch building, and I've done the paint and add the other paint on there. It gave it kind of where the rust is starting to take over. Real neat building, and it's much shorter than the original structure, as you can very well see. Now we're going to go on to another one here. You'll probably say, where did you get that model? And you'll see it still's got tape on it, and that's a project I like to jump around sometimes. And this is the Magic Pan. You'll say, Magic Pan? Impossible. Well, there's what Magic Pan looks like, and that was right on the box right there. And you'll see the dock doors there. You see that real close? Well, guess what? And with your little imagination, the dock doors now become windows. And I'll add that in there. I'm going to get a little bit of elevation to it. I think I may put a gable roof here, maybe some stacks, some more detail, roof detail. That's going to be a neat looking model. And then I'm going to have also a shed that's going to come out over this track, and that's where they'll pull in one of the rolling stock that inspired this was the Jack Frost, Athearn Jack Frost car, which is a beautiful car. Don't have to use all the silos, so I cut off the base and just using the 2 silos there, and of course the Walthers water tower, which I'll eventually even put a name on there. Now this isn't finished on the back side, but with a little bit of detail. Somebody said to me, well, Ken, those are stills for making brewery. I says, well, not anymore. They're going to be for making chocolate or whatever kind of sweets or a soft drink, so they get a lot of sugar in. I'm going to have also, we like to do cutaway scenes. So I'm going to have some intersecting walls, maybe doors, and it's going to make it look like it's a much larger facility, and not too pleased with my guard shack with the stove on there, but I'm going to have a chain link fence with a guard arm here. So this will be a neat looking scene. You got to kind of have an imagination, but this will be a much larger structure modeled off-site. So anyway, there's our story on what is that and where did you get that model. And again, you can modify and fit walls, and sometimes even like MagicPan has modular sections that you can modify. It's just a matter of fitting them into your scene the way you'll like that. So hope you enjoy. We'll get back to you again on our another installment of working with styrene and scratch building. So hope you enjoy. See ya.